So we have one more interesting data type, which is the enum, which is also a user defined data type. So how to work with enums? Enum has a limited set of values. It's basically the same as array type only, but it has a limited set of values. So let's see how this works. So first you have to put the keyword enum and you put it as the name of the data type you want, as in the exact identifier for it. Let's say action choices. This is also given in the Solidity documentation. You can refer there also. So we'll be having 4 actions. Let's say left or go left. You can customize the names as and when you want. Then right, up and down. Next, we have to mention the identifier for it. Just a second. Okay, yeah. And the basic part, you don't put a semicolon after this. So now we'll take this as a data type, action choices. We'll make it public and we'll say the identifier name out here. Now semicolon. Okay, so now we are done with the declaration of this. So this is basically an enumeration in which you have left, right, up and down. So this is basically mapped to small integers. So this 0 will be mapped to left, then 1 points to right, 2 points to up and 3 points to down. So this is basically mapped by basically a key value pair, but it has limited choices. Now let's make a simple function and we'll change the state. This is basically used for state changes. Function, let's say st change. Then you write it as choice equal to, then this user defined variable name, which will be action, user defined variable type, this action choices. Take this action choices dot, and then what you want to put, let's say left. So this is one. Okay, we are supposed to make it public also, otherwise you can't actually access it. Let's copy this and make 3 more functions. We'll just give some numbers, otherwise it will have some ambiguity. Let's say this as 1. Let's say this as 2. Let's say this as 3. Now in the third we'll put it as, let's say right. In the second, let's put it as down. Down is there? Yeah, down is there. Okay, let's see. Just a second. Yeah, done. That was just showing somewhat an error. It's not an error actually. So okay, we are done with that. Let's start deploying it. Let's click on deploy. So here the transaction is running. It is deployed. Go out here. We'll check the choice. It is a public, so we can easily check out. So now you can see it is 0. Why is it 0? I've told you that it is basically a key value pair. So every value in it is mapped to some key. So 0 will point to this, 1 will point to this, 2 will point to this, and 3 will point to this. So in this right now it is left. So it is given as 0 as a key. Now we'll change it to, let's say, down. State change to, okay, yeah, the transaction is done. Let's click on choice. Okay, you can see it as 3 because 3 is pointing to down. So this has changed. So now it is actually down in the value, but it will show only the key. So it is showing 3. Now if we want to go to the right, so state change 3, transaction completed. Now we'll check the choice again. It will come as 1 because this is 1. So this is how enums work. It is mostly used for state changes. And it is basically a key value pair, but then you put only values. It has a bit different type of accessibility, like how it is accessed and all. But the main core concept remains the same. I'll tell you more about this in the theory part.